You pour food into the bowl, your cat eats without hesitation, everything seems completely normal. But vets warn this everyday moment may be causing hidden damage over time. So what are you doing wrong without even realizing it? And what comes next is a closer breakdown of what vets consistently point out as feeding mistakes in cats, often hidden inside ordinary routines. This is a structured look at 10 common errors, each one connected to long-term effects on feline health. Many of these patterns are already present in daily feeding habits, without clear signals for owners to notice. As we go through them, the bigger picture of silent risk becomes easier to see. Number 10, free feeding. You fill the bowl and leave food available all day, and it feels like the most natural way to feed a cat. Nothing about it seems wrong at first sight. Many owners believe constant access to food matches a cat's natural behavior. But in indoor life, the pattern changes, how hunger signals are read. The cat no longer eats because it needs food, but because it passes the bowl. This can slowly disconnect real hunger from eating behavior. Over time, some cats lose structure in their feeding rhythm. Others develop gradual weight gain that goes unnoticed. Vets often point out that the issue is not the food itself, but the lack of boundaries. What looks like comfort can quietly shape long-term imbalance. And once this becomes normal, it is hard to recognize the shift. Number 9, eating too fast. Have you ever watched your cat finish a full meal in seconds and wondered why it happens so fast? It may look like strong appetite, but the reality is more complex. Speed eating in cats is often a response to feeding patterns rather than hunger itself. In multi-cat homes, it can come from silent competition for food. Even in single-cat homes, the habit can form from unpredictable meal timing. The body learns to eat quickly because food availability is not guaranteed. What seems like enthusiasm can actually be mild stress behavior. Faster eating also reduces awareness of fullness signals. This is where small overfeeding begins, without obvious signs. And the problem is usually noticed only when weight or digestion issues appear. The behavior often continues because owners read it as a positive sign. Number 8, overfeeding treats. Giving treats feels like love, but it can quietly change your cat's body and behavior. Many owners use treats to bond or reward behavior. It feels harmless because each piece is small, but the pattern matters more than the size. When treats are given frequently, the body adjusts to extra calories. This slowly shifts weight balance without obvious warning. Cats also start expecting food outside normal meals. This can weaken interest in regular balanced meals. Vets often see obesity develop from this slow accumulation. The emotional intention is positive, but the biological effect is not. What begins as connection can become a hidden health pressure, and most owners never realize the link between the habit and the change. Number 7, one large meal per day. Have you ever noticed your cat waiting all day and then eating one large meal quickly? This feeding style feels simple and efficient. Many owners believe it matches natural hunting patterns. In reality, it can create a cycle of long hunger gaps. The body becomes stressed during extended empty periods. This stress can change energy levels and mood stability. Over time, digestion may also become less balanced. Cats are designed for small, frequent intake, not long fasting, and sudden large intake. This mismatch quietly shapes behavior in ways most owners do not connect, and the effects often appear slowly in weight and activity changes. Number 6, only dry food diet. Have you ever wondered why a cat that eats regularly can still drink so little water? A dry food only diet seems convenient and complete. Many people assume cats naturally drink enough to balance it. The truth is, cats evolved to get most moisture from prey. Dry food removes that natural water source completely. This forces the body to compensate in subtle ways. The urinary system becomes more concentrated over time. This can quietly increase long-term strain without early warning signs. Many owners do not notice anything until health changes appear. What looks like an easy routine can slowly change internal hydration balance. Number 5, poor quality filler-based food. Do you know what your cat food is made of beyond the packaging promise? Some foods look complete but are built mostly from fillers. This creates a false sense of nutritional security. The cat feels full but receives limited usable nutrients. Over time, the body adapts to lower quality input. Energy levels may become inconsistent and coat condition may decline. The changes are often subtle, so owners miss the early signs. The biggest issue is not immediate sickness, but long-term deficiency patterns. Cats rely on specific amino acids and balanced protein sources. When these are diluted, the system slowly loses efficiency. Number 4, dirty or plastic bowls. Have you ever looked closely at your cat's food bowl right before a meal starts? It seems clean at a glance and nothing feels alarming, but microscopic layers can build up over time on plastic surfaces. This layer is often invisible and easy to ignore. Bacteria can grow in these small hidden spaces after repeated use. Cats eat from the same spot every day without any awareness of this change. What looks like a normal routine can slowly become a source of irritation in the mouth and stomach. Many owners focus on the food itself and forget the container. Yet the bowl is part of every single meal, and that small detail can quietly shift daily health in ways that are hard to notice at first. Number 3, ignoring hydration needs. Many cat owners believe drinking less water is normal behavior. It looks harmless because cats often sip very little during the day. But low water intake is not always a natural preference. It is often a result of feeding and environment patterns. When hydration stays low for a long time, the urinary system becomes more concentrated. This increases internal pressure on kidneys and bladder function. The change happens slowly, so there are no early alarms. Cats adapt quietly while the body works harder than it should. What seems like a calm routine can hide a growing internal imbalance. Most owners only notice when symptoms become visible and harder to manage. At that point, the system has already been under strain for a long time. Number 2, taurine deficiency. Have you ever thought about what nutrients your cat cannot survive without even in small amounts? Taurine is one of those silent essentials that most owners never think about. It is not something the body can produce in enough quantity on its own. When levels drop, the effects do not appear immediately. Instead, the body slowly loses stability in key systems. The heart begins to work under silent pressure. Vision can also weaken without clear early warning signs. Many people assume a healthy-looking cat means everything inside is fine. But internal deficiency does not always match external appearance. This is why imbalance can progress unnoticed for a long time. And by the time changes are visible, the system is already compromised. Number 1, wrong life stage nutrition. Have you ever fed your cat food without thinking about its exact life stage needs? Many owners assume all cat food works the same way. This creates a hidden mismatch between growth needs and daily nutrition. Kittens, adults, and senior cats all process nutrients differently. When the formula does not match the life stage, the body has to compensate. Growth may become uneven in young cats. Adult cats may lose metabolic balance over time. Senior cats may not get enough support for organ maintenance. The issue is not immediate, but cumulative across months and years. What looks like a simple feeding choice can quietly shape long-term health outcomes. And most owners only realize this connection when changes become difficult to reverse. Now you know that caring for their body starts with seeing the invisible risks in every dish. But physical wellness is meaningless if you are missing the truth about your emotional connection. So, come discover if your cat actually feels the same love you give them. If you don't watch the next chapter, you could be living in a beautiful illusion. Like this video to help us reach more cat lovers everywhere. What surprised you today? And I look forward to our next talk.